It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays!
Yes.
Whoa.
My favorite time of the year.
Ernie Johnson, do you like my Christmas hat?
Oh, yes.
Nice, isn't it?
Really
Very
nice.
nice.
Pecahan anjir. Anjing pusing gua dan PUBG PC daripada stres. Ternyata banget Basecamp. Belum, udah sempet di download PUBG PC. Tapi nge-lag mulu dan gak bisa main. Nggak tahu nih, udah koneksi aman sih.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on
Ya,
Christmas
PUBG
Day
Lite kan.
here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge. Special treat for our viewers this evening. The sports guy Bill Simmons is with us.
It's half of a special treat as Brent Barry is, but I'm going to do my best.
Brent Barry's pretty good.
He's
isn't he?
really good at stuff, yeah.
He reads you a lot.
Half a treat is better than the whole treat, right? I mean, come on.
Honored to be here.
Good game here. We'll get this road trip started confidently for the Lakers, winning their last 3 games. They'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
You know what? They're almost perfect in their approach right now. I mean, mentally, physically, strategically, everything seems to have fallen into place. They're bound.
Klay Thompson's unselfishness and the fact that he just lets the game come to him, a big part of it.
Super unselfish, doesn't care about his shots. A beloved teammate by all counts. He's the guy that all the other guys mentioned first when they talk about, hey, what warrior, ... and it's Klay. The answer is Klay to everything. Who's the most fun warrior? Who's the craziest warrior? Tell me a funny story about one of your teammates. It's always Klay. He just has so many thankless jobs for them. A lot of times he's guarding the best player in the other team. He's guarded point guards at some point during every run in the playoffs for them. And just a great guy to have on your team. It's hard to imagine the Warriors without him. I think at some point maybe the salary cap will dictate they can't keep all 4 of these guys, and Klay is always the logical candidate to, you trade him, you turn him into 2 cheaper, younger pieces. But I
hate to see him leave there.
Well, and leave Curry, because the thing with him and Curry together, it's been such a unique combo to have 2 of the best 3 shooters in the league in the same team.
Yes.
Their stats now together are starting to just crush everything. Like, they've made more threes than any other player in the playoff history.
Amazing. Oh my.
They've made, 600, 700 threes a year, and they're just doing things together that we've never seen. I hope they stay together.
Me too. And the basket is good. And before the ownership changed in 2010, the Warriors franchise really staggered.
Yeah. They staggered to the point that in 2012, I wrote a long column for Grantland about, it was like the 60 reasons you can't blame the Warriors fans for booing their owner on Chris Mullin night. And I went through their whole history since they won the title in '74 of just all the horrible things that happened to them, all the dumb moves they made, all the dumb trades, all the things they never should have done. It was extensive. And after things flipped around, people mail me that article all the time, like, can you believe it? We've won 3 titles in the last 4 years. You just wrote this. Feels like yesterday. And it was. It's one of the most amazing turnarounds of any franchise I can remember.
I'm assuming you're a fan of their front office.
Yeah, very, very smart. But, you know, the pieces were there. When they bought the team, everyone thought they overpaid.
Widih, ganti nama.
And
Kenapa?
not to toot my own horn because I've been wrong a million times, but I was one of the only people who didn't think they
Kenapa
overpaid.
nih
I
ganti
just
nama?
felt like that market was awesome. I loved their fans. It was in the heart of Silicon Valley. It made sense that they should be a juggernaut, you know, and they had never really had good ownership. And as we learn over and over every year at the Knicks, like, owners matter. They just do.
Here's Cousins following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Green with the ball. AI picks him up. Durant for three. A rebound by the Lakers. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
Yeah, what I like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it because weak defenses, you could take bad shots.
Ada gambar dulu
That's not
nih.
what they did here
Main
tonight.
game dulu.
And the
Yoi,
Warriors
siap.
decide to take their first time out here. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they roll.
Bill, we know in your writing that you love to incorporate pop culture references. How did that begin with you?
Well, it began because in college, I was dropping them in columns and people were responding. I think pop culture probably mattered more when I was in college in the 80s and 90s because, you know, we didn't have the internet back then. It was harder to connect with people you didn't know. Basically, you had sports and pop culture and politics. Those were the three ways. If I'm getting to know you, what are the three things we're going to talk about? I didn't want to talk about politics with anybody, so the other two things for me were sports, pop culture. I was also an only child in the 70s with only 5 or 6 TV channels, watching Brady Bunch, Partridge Family, Sanford and Son, Jefferson's, Good Times, all that stuff. And, you know, that stuff just soaks into your DNA, and that's it.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma is out there with AI. Then it's Ball. Then there's Harris. And it's LeBron in at the small forward. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Grizzlies had a huge game. He scored 20 points and added to his contribution as well, getting to the foul line. Another outstanding outing, something that's become more and more commonplace for him. Bring it back to you, Kevin.
And we thank you, David. He set a great example for him in that game. He was their anchor.
And because of how good he was, he'll be the guy they lean on tonight if they're in any tough spots here.
You always appreciate guys who take that kind of role on for their basketball team. He wants to be the guy that they can count on in those big situations.
And Bill, and talking
Dia
about the
pengen main
connection
game aja
between
ini.
pop culture, sports, and basketball during your career, through it all, you've always been a writer, though, haven't you?
Always been a writer. Only that was the only child of me. The thing is, though, I would have watched more basketball, but basketball wasn't on.
Ini kemarin
You
gambar
know,
dulu.
I try to explain this to people how
Lihat
lucky
dulu lah.
they are to be able to watch.
They can't believe these finals were tape delayed.
Well, but think about the day-to-day, right? Like Magic Johnson. I feel like I saw his whole career, but I really didn't. Like, his first couple years in LA, I think CBS was only showing like 6 or 7 regular season games.
Sunday afternoons.
In the playoffs, they would bump him off.
Yep.
USA, I think, got the contract in maybe 1982, but for the most part, like, I love George Gervin. I probably saw him play in person twice, and I saw him on TV
siap.
maybe 10 times, 12 times.
Jadi nggak
And
ada
now
gambar
I
dulu
can
nih.
watch Giannis every day. And if Giannis dunks, I can see it on Twitter 5 minutes later, 5 seconds later. So I think people are lucky. You guys should appreciate how lucky you are out there.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Harris kicks to James. Back to Harris. Takes a three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, how about LeBron reading the defense, waiting and being patient there until the gap opened up to deliver?
Always full of terrific insights. Bill Simmons, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you. My insights, thank you as well.
And Brent, always cool, isn't it, to hear what Bill's thinking? He comes at things from a variety of angles.
Yeah, the pop culture stuff and the bits from personal life and his interaction around the game. He certainly has a passion for basketball, and it's great that Bill's adding some color to the audience's experience. Well, last season was just devastating for DeMarcus Cousins, a big man with an Achilles tear, and that's a tougher injury usually for a heavier or taller player, and DeMarcus is both of those. It happened right before the All-Star break. Hated to see it, but happy he's been able to get back on the road to recovery, and hopefully he'll regain his All-Star form.
No good on the triple.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Kuzma. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time he chose wisely.
Now Kuzma after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Here's Harris. Cousins pulls it in.
Yeah, I think the defense made an impact on that play, making the shooter feel a bit uncomfortable on release.
Curry against Ball. Pass to Cousins. Shoots over Kuzma. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And welcome back as we continue our Christmas Day matchup. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
Well, we saw in the first half, he has a nice mixture of moves down low, and they've been going to.
Well, he's a volume scorer in the post, and right now the volume's at 11. So if you're not going to run doubles at him, let's see if he can get more of that done in the second half.
And it's all five All-Stars out there for the Warriors. Curry, Clay, Durant, Green, and Cousins. That's Steve Kerr's five as we get into the second half. Brent, we've got great dunkers now, but you played at a time when there were sensational dunkers in the NBA.
Yeah, I saw a lot of guys go over the top of me.
Including yourself.
Too kind. Here's the money. Kevin, I think about those old, and we remember these, the old VHS tapes where you used to get like the dunk highlight tapes. Those are still
Sean Kemp.
Oh, so fresh in my mind.
Dr. J.
Dominique Wilkins over the top.
Yeah.
MJ over everybody.
Young Vince Carter.
Kenny Skywalker. I mean,
Yes.
just the list goes on and on. But the best in-game dunker, I think it's pretty unanimous that Vince Carter still holds the title.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Harris misses.
They got to hope to turn it on soon. 1 of 4 so far. They know they got to be better.
And that one's good. Durant.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And the Lakers call time here. Brent, has there ever been a player who scores more easily with less effort than Kevin Durant?
Well, I know this, Kevin, that Kevin puts in a ton of work to make it look as easy.
44 seconds left to play in the third. Inside, Curry with the steal. Durant against Stevenson. Durant deciding where to go with it. Over Stevenson. Hits from the high post. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
And stolen by Cousins. And it's the Warriors. On the break, Durant's got the ball. Back to Curry. Left side Durant with 2 seconds left. No good on the layup. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Warriors ahead, leading by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Harris. AI is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then it's Ball, and it's Kuzma in at center. Stevenson passes to AI. Curry against Ball. Curry looking it over. Outside, Green. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Cousins against Harris. And another shot. And it's laid in by Cousins. Cousins has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. Stevenson outside. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Kuzma. It's stolen by Green. Cousins finds Curry. A three-pointer is right on target. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. McGee's checked in.
Okay.
Outside, Green. The pass to Curry. Off target with his 3. Lakers trail by 10. Here's AI. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
Ball against Curry. The wide open look for Durant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
He throw good. AI. James checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Second free throw, no good. Warriors leading by 7. On the wing, Thompson. And the Warriors miss again. Harris kicks to James. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. He throw good. AI. And both free throws good for AI. Here's Curry. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cousins. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. James outside. Back to AI. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Interior D lacking, and it couldn't be at a worse time giving up that easy one.
Well, just an incredibly slow rotation. That is someone's responsibility and something they're going to need to discuss.
Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Durant for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
Harris outside. Pass the ball. Kicks it to AI. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Great tee that time from Green. Passes it to Cousins. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
Good job by Cousins on the catch-and-shoot game there, establishing that rhythm, catching the ball, and had some flow with that.
Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 7. There's 1:34 left in the fourth. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. He kicks to Green. 14 feet away. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And at a certain point, there's just nothing more you can do.
Well, they're nearing that point right now. Everything would have to go perfectly just to give them a shot.
Thompson outside. Ball against Curry. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on LeBron James.
And he has gotten stronger. Durant's been able to do this with more regularity. Powers through for the bucket. Gets a chance to tack on another point at the free throw line.
Down low. AI. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
Sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Thompson surveying the floor. 5 on the clock. Here's Cousins. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Curry against Ball. And here is Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Lagi gambar kan nih? Gambar mulu.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Sacramento, where the Kings will be going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not...
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from the capital city of California. And David... Thanks, David. Well, for those teams already expected Clark to go deep into the playoffs, Around this time of year, how easy do you think it is to just go through the motions and maybe not tighten the screws as much as you should?
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I never had the experience of being a player on a playoff team, but I did broadcast a number of the outstanding Pacers teams. And it is tough in the long haul of the season for teams that are fighting for potential championships to stay engaged fully during the regular season. There is a period, and I think most really good teams will admit it, that they aren't as focused because they're excited for the playoffs to start, and they just have to work themselves through those dog days of the regular season.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James is out there with AI. Then there's Harris, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lakers passing it around. AI, rebound by the Kings. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
And Greg, you know how it is. At some point, you just got to man up and play with a lot more aggressiveness and toughness and pride inside.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Barnes against McGee. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for two. Barnes has got his first 2 points of the night. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game. Here's the floater. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Hield.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Rondo dishes to AI. To the inside. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Here's Farrell. He's covered by Rondo. Farrell kicks to Bagley. That shot missing, so the Lakers will take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And they had a ton of missed opportunities at the foul line. That's always a game changer.
Yeah, you don't want to leave that lettuce at the line, man. Easy points available at the free throw line. You got to cash those in.
It's AI at top of the key. Rondo can't get it to go.
And I think all the credit goes to the defense there, Kevin. Exceptional job getting the shooter to rush that layup.
Passes it to Cauley Stein. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Hield kicks to Barnes. Over LeBron. Barnes can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 6. Down low. They retain possession. Inside. And it's McGee with the jam.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
Cortescu.
And stolen by Cauley Stein. Barnes against James. It's deflected. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. And that one's good. AI.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
Well, you know what, Greg? When the defense is that lax, come on now. They honestly deserve to lose. You can't let a team get into that kind of a groove.
Sacramento making some changes. Bielitsa. Now the pass to Hart. Now here's Ball. Covered by Brewer. To the paint. Intercepted. And here they come. Cauley Stein is out there with Bielitsa. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Corey Brewer. And it's Burks in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Kings?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Warriors was outstanding. He scored 20 points and did a lot of work at the foul line as well, drawing fouls and knocking down his free throws. He did just about everything in that game, putting his full arsenal on display. So we'll see if he can put together that same kind of all-around effort tonight, Kevin.
Hey, David, thank you very much. What kind of carryover guys you think we'll see for him tonight?
Well, we know his confidence level has to be high coming into this game.
Halo subuh.
Selamat
Selamat subuh Tri. Gimana Tri? Kabar Tri?
And you know, given his last game, guys, you have to believe he'll be the go-to guy for them again tonight. I mean, he'll have every opportunity to keep that hot streak going.
Halo Tri, kabar Tri? Masih ngegambar Tri? Udah lah, ngapain ngegambar ya?
Ball's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Iya.
So far, Kevin, but there's still time. I mean, he just needs to settle it down, idle it down a little bit, and try to contribute as much as he can on the offense within himself. You know, we're over a year now into the Magic era of the Lakers front office, and Magic showed no hesitation shaking things up with trades. And I think he also did a solid job in the draft as well.
Mainan apa?
How quickly he went up with the shot,
Dildo
realizing that his man had no chance.
Dia siapa yang ngebloknya?
Burks kicks to Bogdanovich. Brewer trying to free himself. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Nggak touchscreen. Itu nggak touchscreen.
Kuzma can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 3.
Anjir udah beli euy. Gagah. PS ku gagah nih. Mantap jiwa. Kalem. Terus kalem.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, Greg, and Willie Cauley-Stein, a live wire 7-footer.
I mean, he's got great foot speed for his size.
And that'll do it for the first half. A
Pakai
competitive
Wacom
game so
sekarang Tri.
Kings. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out.
Beli kompanion aja.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next
Murah
couple
lah
quarters
itu
are similar to
kompanion.
the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Harrison Barnes getting it done today.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A
Man.
scoring machine here in that first half.
Banyak yang main game Tri. Biar enak. Aduh.
He's also carrying the team.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got AI. Rajon Rondo is out there with Harris. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot.
I mean, you have to be cognizant of where Harris is. He's solid at timing when the block shots.
Outside Rondo. James, the pass to AI. McGee in the high post. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down low. Here's Barnes. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by James. To the paint. Here's AI. Bagley with the rebound.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Farrell for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Farrell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Kings. The position of power forward, Clark, that was your position. Did you ever think it would become a major weapon for stretching the floor as it is now?
No, I didn't see that evolution happening. I mean, again, at that time in the 80s, even into the 90s, you had the small forward and the power forward. So I was actually kind of a hybrid at the time because I could deal inside effectively on the glass and because of my size and strength, but also could step out and put it on the floor and pass it a little bit. So no, the evolution with the 4-man in this day and age, I did not foresee that at all. Love what's happened with it, but it speaks, I think, to the athleticism and skill of these bigger guys now.
It does.
Kagak bisa. Kagak bisa main FIFA gua.
Brandon Ingram comes in for Harris, and Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Mainnya winning 11-1.
Last season, but when the losses piled up, they
Win
decided
1, 2,
to go
3.
young. Now the focus is on development. The veterans still have a role providing steadying presence on the court and in the locker.
Some changes for Sacramento. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Bagley. Bielitsa comes in for Bogdanovich, and Hield subbed in for Alec Burks.
Last season, not a beat
Ini
miss for KCP. Even after
di beberapa kota udah kayaknya belum menyeluruh deh si Teglas. Apa namanya? Distribusinya. Kita juga belum nemu ini, Tri.
Seconds left in the third.
Tangan bulan kayaknya baru nyampe.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's AI. He nails it, and we're tied up. AI's got 5 now.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender. Right at it.
Pass to Barnes.
Jadi kala itu saya lagi duduk menunggu tukang bakso yang lewat. Kemudian ya kemudian itu apa? Ada email dari orang keren kan sama anggur merah ya klaimnya. Ini ternyata sampai gelas diajak. Ya begitulah kurang lebih, jadi via email di pihak orang tua grupnya yang kontak. Ya, terus ya jadi deh. Cukup nggak ribet sih itu prosesnya, pakai gelas itu. Cepet lah. Terus tambah ini kan minta di painting juga di kanvas.
Here's AI. Sinks that one from the post.
Ya lumayan lah Tri, nggak gede-gede amat.
And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. The lead is 2.
Cukup lah. Tuh, pengerjaan. Cuma seminggu gitu. Itu.
Oh, and here we go with Rondo. Nobody back. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Rondo's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Tapi kan dapat yang kayak gitu gak sering Tri. Kalau sering lucu tuh. Nah, kita akan di-upgrade dulu untuk 3 tahun ke depan. Pakai ini aja dulu lah. Masih aman kayaknya. Ntar lapar mata kalau gak ada duit beli. Bahaya Tri. Bahaya Matt. Tri.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
You know, block shots, guys, a
Untuk
clear
3 tahun ke
indicator
depan.
on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the offense
Akan
on its
di-upgrade
heel.
dulu.
Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but
Photoshop yang di iPad gimana, udah pada keluar belum nih?
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And no doubt that the steal of the 2017 draft was Kyle Kuzma, taken 27th overall.
Hey, people get all hung up about where guys are drafted and how they end up playing either below or above their draft position. Hey, this thing is more art than science. We've seen it for decades. Guys fall, guys rise, and then
Tegas, sekarang refreshing dulu aja main game.
Hey, more art than
Sorry ya,
science.
ntar lah gambar. Rencananya besok mau bikin video moral juga, ntar di update lah. Jadi sekarang mau main game dulu aja.
He told them, look, fellas, this is what we're capable of when you come together as one. I knew you had it in you, just like I know we're going to come out on top. Finish this game.
All right, thank you, David. Here's AI. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the
Ya mahal ya sebulannya. Berapa sih?
Hey, you know, Kevin, that's what you want to see. Strong passing inside, leading to the hoop.
Kalem, can bisa macet.
Here's Farrell. He's covered by Rondo. A shot by Cauley Stein. No good.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Good on the bucket.
Amin, Tri, amin.
Man you can trust in the clutch. Big spots,
Joilah.
big shots.
Refreshing dulu. Kalau ada anak, main sama anak nih. Berhubung masih jauh nih, DL. Ntar deh. Sekarang mainnya main game dulu aja. Anjir. Berapa emangnya? Penasaran harganya. Sistemnya subscribe atau beli putus kayak Procreate.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter.
I guess even he has is one of those once in a while.
That's a two from Hield. That one misses, and the Lakers take it.
Ya, baby. Hey.
D by Barnes. The Kings trailing to the inside.
Kalem. Udah kemana CSku?
Now the Lakers on the break. James with the ball.
Ding.
He dishes it to Rondo. Kicks it to McGee. To the middle.
Beb.
Here's AI. Good, and a nice assist from Corey Harris. And it's 13 points for AI. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint.
Anjir, sebulan segitu. Wah, edan.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And another steal for him. And that's his sixth steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive line.
Ya Tri, gila dari kemarin gua kerja mulu Tri. Pusing. Udah berapa bulan nih? Gambar pribadi aja baru tadi posting tuh. Ntar ya, belum ngurus pindahan. Ntar deh, tunggu pindahan dulu lah ya. Baru ntar dibikinin. Puyeng Tri. Ya ada kerjaan juga sih ini. Makanya ntar deh main game dulu. Yoi, kembali. Gue pindah nih. Terus packing. Kayaknya belum sempet konten redraw aja, tadinya mau ada lagi. Di hold dulu kan. Kemudian kerjaan, kelas, moral, ada beberapa lagi yang lain. Ntar lah, pas di Bali tuh enak ntar. Flow-nya. Sekarang masih acak-acakan nih. Timeline-nya masih acak-acakan benar.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Barnes right side.
Saya besok mau bikin video ini sih, video moral.
Barnes passes to Farrell. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A-plus defense.
Tahu tuh internet tuh. Semoga
exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
Gak tau loh, belum ada rencana, kita dadakan aja ntar moralnya. Semoga besok gak ada keluar-keluar. Enggak, kayaknya enggak Cyborg dulu deh. Mungkin gambar ikan lagi mungkin ya. Kita split aja deh. Kemarin kan udah sering banget tuh Cyborg. Apa namanya? Steampunk gitu udah banyakan. Sekarang balik lagi ke ikan dulu ya. Biar enggak. Dan
fires for three. The shot comes out. And so the Lakers take the win. A solid win.
Moral di kosan. Di kosan ada spot sih.
Silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for
Mainlah
now.
ada spot buat bikin video, buat latihan. Sayang nih, akunnya udah bisa dimonetize sekarang. Jadi gimana lagi ya, dibikin lah video. Itu pakai Marsmatic bukan drawing pen. Marsmatic semacam rod ring tapi Stadler 0,1 itu yang dipakai. Yoi, apapun enak sih. Mau rod ring, mau drawing pen, micron, mau pulpen 2000-an. Semuanya enak dipakai kok. Bisa lah. Jangan terpaku tools. Ya, asal jangan ditekan, Pri. Jangan terlalu ditekan makanya. Apalagi 0,03 tuh.
Okay, basketball fans,
Makin
with me,
rapuh
Kenny the Jet Smith,
buat
Shaquille
dipakai.
O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. And it is Clipper basketball tonight as the Los Angeles Clippers go up against the Los Angeles
Ini aja deh,
Lakers.
pintar-pintar mainin alat yang ada. Dicampur-campur juga nggak jadi masalah sih. brutal nih shooternya. Gila alatnya nomor 2 lah. Banyak-banyak latihan aja.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. They were dominated last year, not a good matchup for them, going 1-3 in the season series.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. Michael Green is out there with Harold.
Windows update.
Chandler in at the 3, the small forward.
Tiba-tiba restart
How
aja.
about just getting along? I mean, obviously you want to win and play well, but what about teammates just getting along?
Restart seenaknya tuh.
Kevin, I love it because I think there's an
Kalem, boy.
expectation if you don't get along, you can't win. There are some teams you can see these two guys don't like each other, and they still win. But then the teams that is sustained for a long time is the teammates that get along. What you want to do is set, goals that's realistic. And if you can do that and obtain that, then you have a pretty much a good team.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in the groove, but communication on the defense has to be better. 3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
A nice shot by AI. In his first full season in the NBA, AI has certainly shown that he belongs in this league.
And you wondered if he would stick around after making a big splash in his debut, but he's put in the work and has shown that he isn't a flash in the pan, and he can bring a lot to an NBA franchise.
Here's Beverly after the made shot from AI. 6 to shoot. Williams outside. Rebounded by McGee. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
Hey.
It's stolen by Green. Beverly with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Over in the corner, Chandler. Dishes it to Green. Buries it down low.
And the lid comes off the basket. After 4 straight misses, they finally get one.
So pass the ball. Here's AI.
Hey.
It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Green.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Chandler scanning the floor. And the dunk by Chandler.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
If you're trying to keep the defense honest, that's the one you really have to make.
The Clippers testing out new digital offerings, things like visual enhancements to provide live information, different viewing angles, Smitty, to their fans.
You're right, Kevin. Something the league is looking at as well, providing different options with the software background and Clippers ownership. It makes sense they want to break new ground.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Kings really lit up the floor. He ended with 13 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. And most important for him beyond his own individual performance was helping his team break its losing streak.
Okay, thanks, David. And what do you think, guys? Will we see a repeat
Let's
of his
go.
performance again in this
Here.
one?
I wouldn't be surprised if he's even better tonight, Devin. He has the ability to follow up a great game with an even greater one.
But you have to think he's a little worn down from that last game. It had to have taken a lot out of him.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Jermichael Green is out there with Wilson Chandler. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Williams. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the one spot.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to
Iya
pick
nih
up
di
here
Steam
in the second.
mainnya.
To the inside, stolen by Zubac.
Dulu lagi diskon.
And here's the break.
Jadi 60.000 gitu.
It's deflected.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Yep, it goes. And the
Yang di
Clipper
Steam
lead is cut
3.
down now to just 5 on the bucket from Kuzma.
Berapa? Nggak tahu tuh yang barunya mahal baru. Yang PK20-nya.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And Los Angeles with some
Kota
changes.
pusing.
Josh Hart comes in for Kyle Kuzma.
Banyakan hero.
And Harris subbed in for Ingram. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Beverly's checked in.
Lagi pengen aja. Udah lama gak gambar ikan. Banyakan bikin keyboard kemarin. Simpang-simpang gitu.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And as we check out this
Korak
year's
masih.
contenders for the dunk contest,
Tapi lagi
we get a
di
look at some of the
hold dulu
showmen,
aja.
the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list,
Apaan
you
itu
know we're
Destiny?
going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at AI.
Mainnya sih main sama Monster Hunter kalau saya.
It's still an honor to see your name up there among all those other great players.
Yeah, look, no doubt he's one of the more exciting players in our league, and maybe
Ini
next
lagi
year
pengen
he'll pull in a few more
jadi
votes.
ikan nih.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition.
Oh
We'll
gitu.
keep you updated on the voting.
Destiny
No
2
doubt it's
ntar
gonna
deh.
be a good one, Kevin.
Coba
We
dilihat
got players on
kayak
that
gimana
list
mainnya.
who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And here's Beverly. A 14-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
And when you factor in the assist totals, that's a complete game.
4 on the shot clock.
Kalem,
Here's
kalem.
Williams. Softly
Anjir,
drops
bisa
in the
aja.
floater. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Despite having a small frame, this is a
Iya,
big
kalah
part
lah.
of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong
Yep.
inside.
Oke.
Well, you talk about a professional scorer, that's Lou Williams. The former six-man of the
Mantap
year
jiwa.
is instant offense.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Los Angeles calls timeout. You know, Lou Williams is just getting more and more
Monster
efficient
Hunter
year
tuh
after year.
keren-keren tuh.
Yeah, he's starting to
Buat
make threes
referensi
at a
gambar.
high clip, a crafty finisher in the lane, and
Karakternya
tremendous at
apa
working himself
monster-monsternya
to the line.
Harold
parah
is
sih.
checked in for Zubac.
Gaul.
Clippers leading by 3. And Beverly kicks to Green. Outside Williams. A three-pointer off the mark.
They haven't been able
Tenang
to
ya,
turn
tenang
it
aja
into a
ngadep
big lead,
ngabiskan
but
tuh.
their rebounding
Anjir.
advantage is starting to add up.
Beverly the pass to Chandler. McGee with the block.
Sting.
Here's Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, there's a ton to talk about.
Apaan tuh
Ball, but if you
seperti
focus just on what he
halo
brings to an
game
offense,
hentai ya
there's a
Tri.
lot to like.
Parah
I
lo.
mean, he just sees so much on the floor. I mean, he sees all the cuts and angles, both
Monster Hunter.
offensively and defensively.
Parah
And we
itu
know his shot
monsternya.
will be a work in
Monster
progress,
banget.
but it shows some
Yang pindah.
improvement in
Asli.
consistency the second half of last year. And for all the circus that can surround Ball off the court, you forget that he is already an elite
Oh gitu
playmaker
kegedean.
in the NBA. And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard
Man
as
ya.
well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end, and LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi. And came
Oh,
to the
Monster
Lakers
Hunter
because
tuh
of that youthful core
ajib
they
dah.
had in place.
The Clippers, they signed Doc Rivers to an extension this summer.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach
Sebenarnya
halftime.
keren sih
Lakers
buat
lead by
referensi
2.
itu.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Dari pas diskon.
Thanks very much. Doc, what do you think you'll see from them in the second half?
Dari pas diskon aja.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Kalau enggak ya worth it lah buat dikumpulin itu mah. Cyberpunk masih lama, April. Iya masih lama itu mah. Main Monster Hunter dulu aja. Gak akan nyesel. Tiba-tiba ntar gambarnya naga semua tuh.
And there's JaVale McGee, and it's LeBron in at the small forward. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half.
That's what the offense is designed to do. Get LeBron high percentage looks.
Beverly against Ball. Good on that shot. With that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 2 as they get the bucket from Beverly.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple shots. You are in rhythm.
WK di ini ya, di blok, kan di blok sih, harus ditampilkan mulu. Aneh.
Let's now pause to take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for the Clippers.
Nah, boleh tuh. Oke lah, monsternya lah. Kalau suka yang ini ya, monster-monster. Asik gitu.
And when it comes to big men who can really handle the basketball, there aren't many of them, but there are a few, and they're pretty good at it, the bigs.
You know, I think the best at this, and we don't consider him a big, but he's close to 7 feet, is Kevin Durant.
Right.
Handling the basketball for a big. DeMarcus Cousins is really good. You look at guys like LaMarcus Aldridge, not bad. Blake Griffin, for his size, being able to handle the basketball. We have so many guys that have that skill set, and they're 6'10" and above.
Here's the teardrop, and Ball with the lay-in. Ball's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Williams kicks to Green.
Lincah ini.
Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Williams shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 5.
Kalem. Tenang Casku, jangan terbawa emosi. Anjir, siapa bisa aneh? Siap mamam.
Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Ting.
Now the feed to AI. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. AI's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Garansinya itu setahun gitu ya, kalau nggak salah. Tahun kalau nggak salah sih. Kalau menurut saya sih worth it lah Venus. Walaupun masih grade low-nya Cintiq, tapi untuk dipakai kerja sih masih aman. Paling warna doang sih masalahnya. Ya harus ada di monitor, satu monitor lagi sih enaknya. Biar ngelihat si warnanya buat preview, atau enggak pakai, kalau punya iPad di preview di iPad. Enak kok. Harga segitu bisa lah buat 2-3 tahun beli gadget buat gambar. Iya benar, emang warna masalahnya di Venus tuh. Bisanya aman sih.
Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers, and Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting.
Udah ngambil apa mau ngambil, Tri?
LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making.
Main AI juga enak kok.
Kobe's words
Pakai Venus, sempat nyobain.
Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
Pass to Hart. At the elbow, it's AI. Alexander pulls it in.
Oh, pennya udah oke, udah yang versi 2-nya kan, Pro Pen 2-nya. Udah Yahoo itu pennya mah. Hampir mirip kayak pilot lah ya. Sedep.
Lakers working the ball around now. And LeBron throws it down.
Powerful high flyer. LeBron attacks the rim like no one else.
Anjir, udah unboxing. Gokil. Mengerikan. Mengerikan. Masuk tuh. Saking terpukaunya. Ayo Tri, produktif Tri.
Feeds to AI. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo comes in for Josh Hart.
Pennya mah udah oke lah, jangan ditanya itu. Cuman warna sih emang. Warnanya kurang gitu. Apalagi kalau pernah pegang iPad ya, terus ngeliat warna itu jauh banget. Jadi lagi flash sale tuh iPad asli cuma 1.100.000 di Lazada. Tapi gak keburu, telat jam 7 tadi. Jadi 1 juta aja. Suhu ruangan kali.
The first free throw is good. And Lou Williams, not the biggest, not the most athletic, but Greggy finds ways to score.
Yeah, you know, whether he's creating space or creating contact, very few play that cat and mouse game better than Lou Williams.
Uy.
And AI comes to help. Beverly the pass to Chandler. And with that one,
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
The shot's good.
Mantap jiwa.
And the Lakers lead by 10.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Kapan belinya tuh, Tri? Masih hangat nih.
Nope, the opposite.
Williams kicks to Beverly. It's blocked. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Harris with the ball.
What athleticism there from Harris. Catching the D in a compromising spot and just forcing them to foul.
That's good from Harris. And Smitty, if you had to boil it down to a single play in your career, what was your biggest moment?
Kevin, I'm glad you asked that question. I can also get it out there to everybody in the
Dapat berapa kemarin beli Venusnya, Tri?
Game 7 Western Conference Final. Shaq fouled me, and they did not call the foul. Shaq fouled me, Kevin. That play still haunts me. I'm still mad.
After all these years.
Oh.
Yes. And he still lets me know that he didn't foul me, but we got to run the tape. He fouled me.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. first one falls. At the line for two. And both free throws good for AI. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter.
Gituan. 9,8.
Williams against Harris. From 13. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 12 points for Williams.
Waedan.
In this area, something Williams relies on, the mid-range.
To the paint.
Ah.
By Green. One-on-one here.
Ini tri permainannya nih.
Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Chandler.
And the steal then right into the fast break. Great awareness.
Perfect read. Takes a chance. Certainly pays off.
AI, he's good with the little jumper in close. And the Lakers lead by 11.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Lakers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding
Di sini gambar kali ya.
gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season.
Ada begadang kan nih? Kalau pada begadang gambar nih.
Really stands out, of course, in this one. It was a dazzling game for AI.
Tapi besok mau
I'll
ngarah ya.
tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact, whether it was on the ball or rotate over to help. He provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous points
Game ini ya.
for Jordan, player of the game.
Miskin.
His focus, guys, has been
gambar.
laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call.
Buset di kantor sampai jam segini tri. Mantap dah.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting
Beb.
to the offensive
Mantap
glass
Beb.
for the tip.
Ding.
And that's the kind of quality you
Beb.
see in any strong
Ini
offensive
sayang.
rebounder, isn't it? To the inside. Count that one.
And we see it all the time, guys. You get the big lead, maybe check out
Gambar hiu.
but not tonight.
Gambar kerjaan kayaknya.
This game in hand,
Ngerjain,
they're
lagi ngerjain
still
sesuatu.
pouring it on.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 8. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Li. Bentar lagi beli Jupiter tuh.
Over in the corner, Chandler, the 3. Rebounded by McGee.
Hey.
Ball with it. Inside, looking for McGee.
Wow.
Gets it there. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
Ini ya. Kita gambar.
This is how you close
Di
Missed. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even
Okay.
early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm,
Kita
you
close
never
dulu ya.
felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they
Kita
were.
lanjut menggambar.
Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying
5 menit lah ya.
See you next time.